I don't think my frame is fit. Okay, now it's good. So आज 100 डेज स्पीकिंग चैलेंज का 11वां दिन है और आज मैं बात करूंगा एक कॉमन क्वेश्चन के बारे में जो लोग मुझसे पूछते हैं. सो whenever I am having conversation with people, there is an app. I have told you guys that app name is Peer Up. So I basically use that app for English speaking practice. So whenever I am having conversation in that app and people used to ask me like, what do you do? So I said to him, I study psychology. So they generally asked me like, oh, that's fascinating. You study psychology. So can you read my mind? And there are many people that have asked me this question. And I always say this answer, no, bro, I can't read your mind. Nobody can read your mind. Then they said something like this, like there is a mentalist, Suhani Shah, there is a guy, Karan Singh. They are all reading people's mind. Then how they do it? So I said, they are mentalist. They are doing a trick. They are making illusion to reading your mind, but they are not actually reading your mind. So I asked them, like, what Suhani Shah is doing when she is trying to read your mind. Basically, magician Suhani Shah, mentalist Suhani Shah or Karan Singh, when they try to read your mind, basically they says that think of your father's name and try to remember the first word in your mind, then repeat the second word, the third word, and fourth word, and repeat it continuously. And when you are repeating those words, she basically reads your every micro expression of your body language. She reads everything, how your eyes moves, how your eyebrows moves, how your lips moves, how your hand gestures are doing. She reads everything. And because she is an expert mentalist, so and after reading your body language, she can says that she can be able to say that, you know here's the name, here's the XYZ name, here's the name of your father, and she is always correct because that's a skill, and anybody can learn that skill to become a mentalist. How to become mentalist? Anyone can become mentalist, so that you can read body language, and through that you can predict anything, you can say anything about any person. So mentalists are actually reading body language, not their mind. Nobody can read anyone's mind in the whole world, because it's up to you what you are thinking, what you are feeling. You can hide from people, and nobody will be able to read your thoughts, because it's your mind, it's your privacy, it's in your head. Nobody can't see what's going on in your head. And I always tell people that nobody can read your mind. And what psychologists people do, they basically, whenever you go to a psychologist and whenever you are doing a counseling session, a therapy session to a psychologist, basically psychologists ask you questions, lots of questions, like, what do you do? Tell me the story about this incident. Tell me, how did you feel this way? And they basically asked lots of questions about you from your childhood through different traumas. You have felt different feelings. So basically, they try to know your whole story, and through those whole stories, they predict that, okay, this is your behavioral pattern. This is what going inside your head. This is what going inside your mind. So basically, they try to look up in your history, and from history, because our thoughts, according to psychology, every person thinks 70 to 80,000 thoughts every day. And research has shown that out of 70 to 80,000 thoughts, more than 90 to 90% thoughts, 90 to 95% thoughts are repetitive. So that is why psychologists try to see your past, try to see your history, and based on the history, they can predict that, okay, this is how you were thinking in the past. So it's your repetitive pattern, it's your behavioral pattern, it's your thinking pattern, thought pattern, and based on those patterns, they can predict your future also. They can predict your thoughts. Like, this is what you are thinking every day. because you are telling them, you are revealing them everything, and they are predicting. And based on those things, based on your past thoughts, based on your past history, they give you medications, they give you counseling, therapy, they give you, there are many techniques to deal with your thoughts, like CBT, NLP, and there are many things. And based on those things, psychologists are basically give you medications and give you counseling session, therapy session. So this is what actually happening. So the truth is, nobody can read your mind. Nobody can see what's going on inside your mind. People can know if you tell them. And many people, like for example, two friends, they are living in a room. They are living for like more than 3 to 5 years. And because we people are pattern recognition machine, we can recognize anyone's pattern. And because both friends are living together in a single room, and they are living, so they observe each other's behavior, and based on those behaviors they can tell that, oh, this is what you are thinking right now, this is what you are feeling right now, this is how you are feeling. So we humans, we are always a pattern making machine. Our brain always try to make patterns, because our brain is very lazy. It doesn't want to do hard things, it doesn't want to do hard work. It always does, what it always does is it makes patterns, it makes habit. And what are patterns? Patterns are like habits. So it makes habits, it makes patterns, and based on those habits, people can say about you. People can say that, okay, this is your thinking pattern, this is your thought pattern. So this is how people can read your mind based on your past. So I hope you have got the clarity, and I hope I articulate this lesson very well. And अगर इसमें कोई भी मिस्टेक मैंने की है, तो प्लीज गिव मी अ फीडबैक. आई वुड लव टू रिसीव योर फीडबैक. वेल देन, दिस इज फरहान शमीमी. थैंक यू सो मच.